Hi, Professor. I'm Pradeep Singh, and we are Group 2, and we are presenting our final project. We have done the case study on Udemy. Udemy is an online platform, and as an individual, we can sign up and we can learn new skills, or businesses can sign up and they can assign their teams, and then they can provide the free courses to their employees. And many courses are like on Udemy have like a very good skill set that employees want for their employees. This data set we have picked has the data from 2011 to 2017, and then this pie chart shows that how in the past 7 years Udemy has grown up and how much revenue overall it has generated. So this sparked our eyes, so that's why we picked up this data. And then while we'll explore the information here, we will learn the Udemy's business model, and we will find out that the key performance indicators that will help us understand what kind of skills are mostly trending on Udemy, how many courses are free or paid, and much more. As we begin, the story and visualizations are designed by section, and this will help us understand how Udemy is performing for each categories they offer the skills in. The most of the trending courses that we have is we picked up the like what subjects do they offer, and the four trending categories that were in the data set was the web development, business finance, musical instruments, and graphic designing. And we can see that the average content for web development is the 5.5 hours. However, for graphic designing and business, it's 3.5 hours, while for music instrument, it's 2.8 hours of like average content that is on Udemy. And we have made our selections, and we find out that what are the top 10 courses in the Udemy. And then we find out that the Learn HTML programming from scratch was the number one with the 268,923 subscribers, while with the, if we talk about the reviews, it was only number fourth with only 8,600 reviews for the course. So we have established a time series analysis on this to understand how Udemy has progressed over the years. And we have seen that the first course that was hosted on Udemy was on the in July 2011. And since then, it's been gradually increasing. And we can see that the highest number of content was posted was in the May 2017, where 153 courses were hosted on the Udemy. However, after that, we can see there is a slight drop in the numbers, and this could also be because of the partial data that we have. We don't have the complete end year data, so we cannot predict if it was the complete data. So that could also be the reason. And then we did our analysis to find out what are the top 10 expensive courses. And here is our list that the JavaScript for beginners was the $390 worth of the course. That was the most expensive at that time. And then we have made the top 10, and top 10 rated course was like creating an animated greeting card via Google Slides and everything. So, and one more thing, that the Udemy's do offer some of the free and some of the paid content. So we did our analysis, and we find out that the 91.5% data on like the courses on Udemy are paid. However, there are 8.5% courses that are free. So now we will talk about the in-depth analysis, and this was my work, and my role was to develop the story and the do the trend on Udemy courses. So now I will hand over to the Raj, and he will explain you the in-depth knowledge about the web development courses. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Professor. This is Raj, and my work was to do analysis with respect to a course that is web development. So to begin with, I have done number of subscribers for each level in the web development. So you can see for web development at beginner level, there are like 2956 subscribers, whereas the least number of subscriber in web development is 221889, and for the highest number of subscribers are in the all levels. For the number of subscribers for courses in web development, you can see that for learning HTML has highest number of subscribers, followed with the web developer course bootcamp. So going down, so for the web development, the next chart is like top 10 courses by number of reviews in web development. So you can see that the web developer bootcamp has highest number of reviews, followed by the complete developer course 2.0, and then javascript. So and from the top 10, at the 10th position comes the coding for entrepreneur basics. Further going down, I did the time series of publication course with time period. So here I have count the entry level projects from before 2000 till 2017. So you can see that number of count is highest at on in September 2016, that is 51. And I also did the filter with respect to the dates. As you can see, I also did the filter on the top. So this was my work done with respect to web development. And with respect to business and finance, I would like to hand over to Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, Raj. Hello, I'm Bhavish Punjabi. I would like to talk about business finance course particularly. So the first chart here shows top courses by review. So from the chart here, it's evident that accounting in 60 minutes has the most number of reviews, followed by stock market and beginner to pro Excel. The second chart shows courses according to year published, and we can see that there are a lot of ups and downs in the number of courses released per year. The third chart shows courses by number of subscribers, and the most subscribed courses is Bitcoin, because many people all around the world are trying to learn about this new currency and the technologies repeated to it. The second course here is accounting, which is also quite helpful in all aspects of the business field. The third here is stock market, and this course has quite the popularity because people of all age groups want to learn smart ways of investing their wealth. The last chart here shows courses by number of lecture and duration, and both these fields are proportional to each other. So more number of lectures means more the duration of courses. The course with the longest duration is financial management and advanced accounting. So my work was to do in-depth analysis for business finance and create this dashboard to showcase this information. That's all from my side. Now to talk about music course, I would like to pass on to Pinkesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavesh. My name is Pinkesh Kumar Patel. I have done my analysis on a musical course. So from the first bar graph that we can see that the number of courses sold for each course type. As you can see, the highest number was for acoustic loop guitar lesson. Talking about the second visual, which is the distribution of all level from the musical course. As we can see from the here, there are four levels. All the first level is all levels, that which is followed by beginner level, intermediate level, and expert level. And talking about the next visual, which is the distribution of course based on subscriber for a musical course. As you can see from here, the piano piano for lesson is the highest, which has 75,499 subscriber, also which has the most review. If we see the second graph, talking about the next graph, which is the distribution of course based on content duration. As we can see from here, the 30 the most the highest course according to content is a Gibson guitar lesson. And talking about the next visual, which is a distribution on of a music course or on a ratings. As you can see, that again acoustic blue guitar lesson which is rated most. Talking about a next visual, which is a trend of a musical course release. As you can see from the start, the release was only four, which is increase after year by year. But talking about the current after 2017, which is decreased to 5. And my last visual is to comparison of course in the which are free and which are paid. As we can see from here, from the music course, there are 622 courses are free, and the rest of them which are free, and 622 are paid. Now I will hand over to Hardik, who will explain the graphic design.
Thank you, Pinkesh. Hello, Professor. My name is Hardik, and I'll be doing the depth analysis of graphical designing. So at the top, we can see the number of courses sold. So there are, at the left, we can see the number of courses sold in the graphic designing one, and the right is the distribution of the course. So at the top is the all level, and it's go followed by the beginner level, intermediate level, and the expert level. At the third graph, by a bar graph, we can see the distribution of course based on the subscriber. So most subscriber course is the Photoshop. And at the right, we can see the distribution course based on the review. So it has the most review, the course has the most reviews on the graphical designing, that is 2,215. When we carry forward the distribution of the course based on the context duration. So 24-hour is the top course, has the highest durations. At the right, we can see the distribution of course based on the ratings. So here we can see the rating is 0.9 mostly. All the courses have nearly that ratings. At the carry forwarding the time series of the publication, we can see at the top from the starting 2013, the first course was published only one, and then it keep going on increasing. And at the top, it was on 2017 at May, and there was 20 course published on the graphical designing. At the next chart, we can see the comparison between the paid and unpaid courses. So at the top is paid courses, that is 309 courses were paid, and the rest were the free courses. Thank you. And next analysis will be done by Prachi. I will carry forward to Prachi.
Hello, Professor. My name is Prachi Patel, and me and Hardik has done analysis by levels. So I'm starting with the beginner level courses. Oh yeah, here we can see that for the web development courses, uh, more than 25,000 learner has done in a beginner level courses, whereas in accounting, which is business related course, there are around 4,000 learner. Likewise, in a music courses, there are top most for a planner for more than 7,500 learner was enrolled, and for the graphic, that is around 2,000 in a ultimate drawing courses. As far as we can see that in a web development courses, there are few numbers can be seen in a HTML and CSS type of courses, and highest in a web development for the Udemy. And for the music, we can see that most in like around 200 for the guitar playing, and that is inter. And for the graphic, we can say that a logo design is not much famous courses for graphic designing. And now I will pass to Hardik for intermediate level courses.
So, Professor, myself, Hardik Patel. So, my analysis or my work was to do intermediate level analysis. So, I have worked on this dashboard. So, intermediate level. So, firstly, coming on the course based on the prices. So, we can see the JavaScript for the beginners has the highest number, which has the price of 390, and followed by the winning for trading and as go on. Now, coming to the second bar chart over here, courses on the lecture. So we can see that the ultimate web developer, which has number of highest lectures, which is 402, and moving forward become a key case web development and more further it goes on. Coming to my third chart, that is time series published with the time period. So over here number of courses are being given according to the time of period. So in 2016 there was the highest number of courses when be done. We can easily see that it's in 2016 it was 49, which was the highest in this chart. And moving forward on 2017 there was the least one. Yeah, we can see over there. And coming toward the course on the reviews, Over there, we have used an line graph. So coming on the course on the review, participating PHP master has the highest, which has numbers of reviews at 4,598, approximately more than at exit most about 5,000, and number of subscribers are 83,734. So this is based on the review. Now I will again hand over to Prachi for the expert level courses as expert level courses.
Yeah. And for the expert level courses, like Angular is much and more famous in a web development, algorithm basis trading courses in business field, and for the music, piano as top as in a beginner. And for the graphic designing, it's for graphic designing for entrepreneurs are famous in designing courses. So yeah, here we done with our group project. And here is our references link where we download our data from Kaggle. We use some content from this website, and the logo we use is from Udemy official website. And thank you for believing us. Hope we fulfill your requirement regarding this group project. Yeah, thank you
Thank you,
everyone.
Professor. Thank you from all of us. Once again,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Professor.